Hi guys, Andy Lehman here again from freedomskillsacademy.com. So today's Life Bible extract, it's not actually in the Life Bible, it's something I came across just recently, but just quickly, again, as you probably know if you've seen any of these videos before, link is above us if you want to get a free physical copy of this book, the Life Bible. You can do so at our website. We are asking you just to pay shipping and we'll send it to wherever you are in the world, same price. Okay, so for this video we are talking about the two most self-harming words in the English language are fuck it. So I'm hoping that this video doesn't get too much grief from YouTube because of the language, but the two most damaging words are fuck it. And I know that you can relate to this straight away, so there's a reason why I'm talking about this, because by telling you this and putting this into your mind, putting the seed into your mind, is that the next time you hear yourself saying fuck it, hopefully this video will pop up. The whole idea, the conversation that we're having now might stimulate something that might help you not fuck it, so to speak. So first of all, let's give the word its dues. This is not something I've thought about myself. I basically came across this from watching a fantastic Irish drama from 2018 called Taken Down, I believe it was, Taken Down. And it's about refugees and asylum seekers landing in Ireland and being in basically they're put into a dormitory. There's loads of them sort of living in this area, in this building, and they're waiting to be processed so that they can decide whether they're going to be able to stay in Ireland or not, whether they get refugee status. And so the whole drama is basically about someone who is found murdered, and it goes into the trials and tribulations of being a asylum seeker in Ireland who is trafficked in by traffickers, and then they're working through brothels. It's quite a brilliant drama. If you get the opportunity to see it, watch it. It's quite eye-opening, makes you think how these things happen and how these things are going on and how people suffer. Very interesting drama. But part of the drama is filmed it's kind of like a village hall or a church hall, and it's in Dublin, somewhere in Ireland. And it's an AA meeting, an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, and a young girl, I think her name was called Tina, was sat there giving her, hi, I'm Tina, I'm an alcoholic, and then she started to talk about how everything was going fine, everything was wonderful, she hadn't touched the drink, she hadn't touched the drugs, and then one day something happens, and then she says, those two words, it's just when them two words hit, those two damaging words, it's when you are having a great time with some friends, and they say, do you want to come out, have a few more drinks, you'll be fine, and then you say, yeah, fuck it. Those two words have created so much self-damage for so many people because they are the words which basically means that you are falling off the wagon or you're giving into temptation. It's because you usually believe that this isn't going to be an issue and that temptation it's not harmful. Maybe you just thought, yeah, I'm having a great time. I can have more great time. Fuck it. So they keep saying the word fuck it just at that point. Sometimes it's when other people sort of coax you into doing something. So let's say you're trying to cut down on the smoking of weed. This is something that I know. Many years ago I used to smoke weed and I wanted to stop. So I took myself out of the cycle at that time that we were basically meeting up at a friend's house every Wednesday. We watch a few films, get a takeaway, have a few smokes. I needed to stop that, so I stopped going. Now, fortunately, I had quite a good bunch of friends who never wanted to push it, but sometimes you could get people who would come up and say, go on, come on, it's been great, we miss you, it's a great, come on, and you go, yeah, fuck it, and then you go back into that routine. So the whole purpose of this video is just to sort of say that the next time you hear those words in your head, next time those words leave your lips, next time you utter the words fuck it, then I want this video or something to pop up to remind you that they are possibly the most two self-harming words in the English language. They are the two worst words that you can say to yourself or any situation when you're trying to change your life or stop doing something which is detrimental to your life. So I want those words when they are uttered to pop up, to spring up a little thing in the back of your head that makes you go, oh yes, I remember this video. That is something that is it's going to lead down a slippery slope downwards. Again, obviously, as I said in previous videos, and I'll keep saying this, the whole idea of this video is not to be judgmental. At the end of the day, I care about you, but I also don't want you to stop doing the things you want to do. If you wish to do something that's self-harming, detrimental, I'm not going to particularly butt in and stop you, and I'm not going to try and stop you. If you ask me to help you, then I'll help you. If you want some advice, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you have to do what you want to do. I just want people to be aware that most people are self-damaging and self-harming through the actions that they do, the things that they think, and the things that they say. And the problem is, a lot of people don't know what they don't know. And so by not knowing that you're going to be, we work on habits, we work on memory, we work on things that we do regularly. So it's very easy to slip back into old routines and old habits. And so we all know it. When you're trying to stop doing something, if you want to lose weight, you start off great. You probably even go to Weight Watchers, or we like to call it the the Fat Club. There was a TV program called the Fat Club, and it was based on that. Everybody's going to Weight Watchers who wanted to lose weight. You know, life gets in the way and other things, and you probably have a bad day. You get home and you look in the fridge, giant cake there. You've had a crap day. You say, "Fuck it." You eat that cake, or you eat a slice of that cake. That basically undoes all the good that you've done. I mean, there is a positive to take from it. At least it's not, the good that it undoes. It's not that you just carry on being bad and then just keep adding on to the bad. So at least you've had a bit of good to balance it out. However, it does undo all the good, and especially when it comes to things like alcohol, cigarettes, and possibly drugs. When those things are more harmful, I say they're more harmful. Sugar is incredibly harmful, and being overweight can be very harmful. But, so when, at least with alcohol, it's a lot more life-threatening quickly compared to a few slices of cake. But, so it's very easy to slip back into old habits, and very easy to say fuck it when you've had a hard day, or when people have suggested that you do something because they probably don't have the problem. It's like someone who has an alcohol issue, who's trying to avoid alcohol, has a problem. Somebody who's never had an alcohol problem, who's been able to enjoy a few beers every now and again, maybe get drunk every now and again, but doesn't have any issues, that's not affecting their life too much. It's very easy for them to say, come on, have a few beers, you'll be alright, what's the worst can happen? Very easy for people to say that. And it's at that point there when you could actually turn around and say, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. You've got to remember that it's actually going to be more damaging to you. And so the whole purpose of this video is to become aware of those two words, because they are the most damaging words. I'm not saying that the words themselves are damaging, it's what they represent. It's actually, they come about at the time when you're basically possibly, I don't want to use the word weak, it is weak in a way, you're actually starting to go back, you're falling off the wagon, but you're probably feeling quite strong and empowered because you feel like you're making an informed decision. You're probably thinking, I've had a crap day. You're justifying everything. You're making justifications for what you're going to do next. You know that it's bad, but you think, yeah, what harm can it do? I've had a crap day. I need this. Fuck it. So those two words basically are the tipping point. They are the words where your temptation has reared its head. You're now having a bit of a debate. You're justifying it. You're making that decision. And then you make the decision, fuck it, then it's all followed by the action which takes you down. So, I just wanted this video to be a little bit of a thought provoker to make you realise that those two words, fuck it, are in fact quite harmful, very self-harmful, very harmful to you and all the good that you've done and everything that you want to achieve. I mean, if you think of people who wanted to be Olympic athletes or sports people, professional sports people, if every morning they got up and they felt like they didn't want to go and train, let's say they're thinking, oh, my bed's really comfortable, it's cold out there, it's dark, fuck it, I'll stay in bed. They probably want to become the sports person that they are. Anybody who wanted to be an actor, a singer or a musician, if they got the opportunity to go to auditions or play small parts and they popped up, they kept coming up, but someone came to them and says, we've got an audition here, this could be a big band, you think, yeah, I'm going to go for that, and you think, oh, do you know what, I'm feeling a bit tired, I don't think I'm bothered, fuck it, I'll stay at home today. They probably want to become they probably wouldn't have got the career that they wanted. Those two words, fuck it, are very easy to say, and they can be very life-changing and, well, probably even not life-changing. They can be life-keeping, keeping you in the life that you are in. They can be very life-damaging, life-harm. Future-damaging, I think, is probably the right phrase. They are future-damaging because everything you say, when you say fuck it, it's everything after that point. Those words are the tipping point. They are the dangerous point. Fuck it is where you make that decision, or you made that decision, and then the action follows. So the whole purpose of this is just to make you sort of think about those periods in your life and the periods that are going to happen. So when something appears or something happens, so let's say you've got things that you want to achieve in life, or there's something you want to do or something you want to stop doing, and you're doing so well and you get into it, just remember the next time you're feeling a bit sort of groggy or a bit tired or a bit crappy, or you're feeling a bit down, or even having a great time with your friends and something crops up and you're in that position and you're thinking it through and you're justifying it, and then suddenly you say, yeah, fuck it. I want that to trigger off a little memory in your mind. I want it to fire up something in your head that makes you remember this conversation, remember what this video is about, and remember what those two words can actually do. Are you making the best decision for you at that time? Are you just reacting to the situation? Are you reacting to circumstance? Are you emotionally reacting to what is happening? Are you going to make the right decision? Are you just justifying bad behaviour because you feel crap? Will what you're going to do next make you feel worse than what you felt before you said, fuck it? So the whole purpose of this video, like I say, is just to sort of bring awareness, trigger that little thing in your head next time you utter those words, when you're at that moment when something is just about to happen and you can make that decision. You can then stop and think about, is it actually going to be good for you? Because you might say fuck it, and that is probably exactly what it'll do. It'll probably fuck it, as in your future career, your success, whatever it is, your achievements that you want. It could well and truly fuck it up. So basically, that's a good idea. So let's think of it that way. And every time you're about to say fuck it, remember that there's another word that follows it, and that's the word up. So next time you fuck it, you could well and truly fuck it up. How about that? Let's think about that for a minute. So, yeah, situation raises its head. Temptation's there. You've got the opportunity. You can either stay in bed, not go to the audition. You could go out with your mates and have a few beers. You can smoke that weed. You can eat that cake. You can do all these things that you've been trying to either do or not do, and something comes along and you're just about to say fuck it. Remember that fuck it up is followed by the word up, because every time you say fuck it, the chances are you're going to fuck it up. So there you go. That's a little bit of live. I never thought about that until I should have thought about that earlier before I started the video. I quite like that. So when you say fuck it, just remember you're likely to fuck it up, whatever it is that you want to do. So again, like I say, you're probably quite happy as you are. You might do certain things, and every now and again just say fuck it. It doesn't have any major consequences to your life. That's brilliant if it does. We've all got to have a laugh. We've all got to enjoy life. We've all got to enjoy a lazy morning in bed. We've all got to enjoy a bit of cake now and again. Don't beat yourself up if you do make an error or something, but just remember, if it's something that is serious, if you really want to achieve something in your life, or if you want to stop doing something in your life, and it's really important, very important, because, you know, it could send you, because you've been out, if you've been free of alcohol for several years and you have one big session, it could trigger off another bad period. I know people who were heroin addicts. They've been off the heroin for quite a while, then one hit, boom, that's it, they're back down 6 months to a year, again, running around the streets trying to score some heroin, breaking into cars, stealing stuff. I know somebody who is currently in prison for was it manslaughter, for murder, all because of going back onto the drugs. There must have been a point where he said fuck it, and then that fuck it led to basically him fucking up his chances of staying off the drugs, of having a normal life. It sent him back to prison. So again, no judgments. You've got to do what you've got to do, but the whole purpose is I want you to think. So next time you are in that little moment when something's about to happen, you're starting to justify doing something that you're trying not to do, or you're just about to justify doing something you don't want to do because it's going to stop you doing the stuff you want to do, just remember that when you say fuck it, it's going to be followed with the word up, because basically you are running the high risk of fucking it up. So I'm going to leave that with you now. So I hope that the swear words in this video are not penalised by YouTube, because it's a very important lesson, I do believe. So again, if you are interested in my book, The Life Bible, How to Succeed When the Odds Are Stacked Against You, you can get yourself a free copy of that from the website. Just go to the link above. That's freedomskillsacademy.com. My name is Andy Lehman. You can find me at freedomskillsacademy.com or andylehman.com. And yeah, so I hope this video has been useful, and I look forward to speaking to you again in other videos. So thank you very much for watching, and take care. Cheers, goodbye.